I'm waiting for my heater to shut off because it's so loud. But that's what you hear. Okay, let's get started. So this is free Reiki. Reiki is a form of energy healing. I practice Usui Reiki. Usui Reiki originated in Japan. Now, Reiki is good to reduce anxiety and reduce stress. It can promote health through those reasons, but Reiki does not replace medical treatment and it does not replace a therapist. So feel free to use Reiki in conjunction with your healing, but it doesn't replace any other treatments. Okay, so let's pick a card from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. It says, when you open your heart and trust yourself, the universe will always guide you in the right direction. One of my favorite crystals, aragonite, release your emotional baggage. Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. So aragonite is a really strong grounding crystal. Now, I always say feel your crystals out. I like to get them in person. If you can't get them in person, see how you feel about pictures of them online. Aragonite is a beautiful grounding crystal. It's very anchoring, but it's also a strong grounding crystal. So maybe you're sensitive to it. So just always feel out what crystal resonates with you. Okay, release your emotional baggage. So let's get started with some grounding. Finally, the heat went off. Okay, so let's send some Reiki. We're working on grounding, so for concentration. Sending Reiki for focus. Karma, 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 come here, babe. My dog's name's Karma. You can see her picture. Let's say hi. Up. Up, say hi. Look over here. No? Okay, so let's send some Reiki for abundance. So to welcome in financial abundance, abundance in love, abundance in health, abundance in your career. Okay, so let's work on the body. I always start at the root, but let's start at the crown today. Okay. So the crown chakra is our area of, how open we are. So it can be open spiritually, religiously. You are open to meditation, whatever it is. So that's our area, to see how much we receive messages and how open we are. Also, this will be helpful for people who have a headache or migraine, or who are dealing with anxiety right now and insomnia. Karma, come here, Mama. Come here. Anybody who's new here, Karma, Karma's my dog. She's gonna be 6 years old. She's a mini Bernedoodle. Karma sleeps all day. The only time she wakes up is if there's a treat. But when I'm on my live, I don't know if you can hear her, she's licking the floor. She's bad when I'm live because she knows that I'm distracted. Okay, next we're gonna move to the third eye. Our third eye is our chakra of intuition. So if you meditate or you walk outside and focus on grounding, you may focus on receiving intuitive messages. It's important to distinguish, right, that although we do want to tap into our intuition, it can be difficult for some of us to do that if we've experienced trauma. So like you may not trust yourself with a situation because of your trauma. So just know that if you are working on your intuition and your third eye, to have grace with yourself, because it's totally normal to not trust your intuition if you've been through an experience that was traumatic. Okay, so sending some balancing energy to the third eye. This is a tuning fork for the third eye. Oh, this is like some sound healing. Okay, moving to the nose and the sinuses. So if you have a cold or congestion, this can help. Working on the ears and jaw. So if you have like TMJ or you grind your teeth. And moving to the mouth with the gum and teeth. If you have any pain, gum and teeth pain. Moving to the back, so if you have any back pain, moving to the neck. I'm looking at my hair and I'm like, this is so poofy today right here. I fell asleep with my hair wet, and then when I woke up, it was poofy right by my head right here. Okay, moving to the throat. Okay, so the throat chakra is our area of communication. So if you have a hard time communicating, advocating for yourself, setting boundaries, this can be helpful. Sending a balancing energy, because sometimes we can have an overactive throat, like me, who, as an Aries sun, I can get mad really easily. So just balancing the throat to have an area of communication that you feel strong to advocate for yourself, but also you can communicate that in an effective way. Also sending some healing energy if you have a cough or sore throat. Sending some healing to the shoulders and neck, the arms, wrists, fingers, hands. Okay, moving to the heart chakra. So I'm going to use a tuning fork with the frequency for the heart. Next, I'm going to use this crystal. This crystal is pink tourmaline inside quartz. It's a pretty crystal. I'm going to use this tuning fork to amplify the energy. Okay, moving to the solar plexus, which is the upper stomach. This is our chakra of personal power. Sending a loving energy here. This is the sensitive area for some people, so that's why I'm just sending a gentle, loving energy. Moving to the sacral chakra. So the sacral is our area of creativity. It's in the lower part of the stomach. So if you are having menstruation pain, any type of bladder or uterus pain, this can also be helpful. Moving to the root chakra. So this is how grounded we are. It can also be our structure, right? Your family, career, finances, home. So really, how grounded are you? You know, if one of those are not aligned currently, sometimes you can feel a little out of alignment in your root. So say you just lost a job, right? You may feel like your root is a little shaky. Sending some energy for the legs, hips, knees, ankles, feet, and toes. So if you have any pain, as well as the lower back. Okay, sending an energy to balance, so whatever that means to you. If you feel like you're out of balance, maybe you're not sleeping enough, or you don't have balance between work and your personal life. Maybe you don't have balance, that you don't get a break away from your family, you just want to go out with your friends. So think about it. What do you want to find balance within your life right now? Okay, so sending some energy to cleanse the aura. Okay, so sending some protection. So protection for your body and your health. Protection for your mind. Protection for your job and your finances. Protection for your home and your family and your children and your pets. Protection for your car. Okay, so in the beginning of the live, we picked a card to see what the collective energy was, and we had Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. So we're going to put this back in to see what the new collective energy is after Reiki. Hematite, ground yourself. Ground yourself. So that was interesting because we did work on a lot of grounding, which I don't always do on the live. So that's a nice message. If you are feeling out of balance, find ways to ground yourself. Is that meditating? Is it taking a walk outside? If you're not able to walk, is it grounding yourself with talking to people you trust, your family, spending time with friends, talking on the phone if you can't see them? So think about how can you ground yourself. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. If you'd like to book a private session with me, I'm doing 50% off until the end of January. It's $25 US. The price is already taken off of my site, so the 50% is already taken off. If you go to the link in my bio, it's $25 US for 1 hour on Zoom. So that price is till the end of the month. If you'd like to learn Usui Reiki 1 and 2 from me, there's a link in my bio that describes how it's taught and the price. All of my lives from TikTok are on my YouTube, The Self-Care Librarian. So if you've missed my lives and you want to go back and watch some, they're in full on my YouTube. If you want to follow me on Instagram at The Self-Care Librarian, and I am going to try to teach a course in February on Crystals 101, so stay tuned for that. Okay, thanks everyone.